Hey guys, it's Carla. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's been a while, but I'm back with another speed painting video. And this piece is called Just Breathe. And I actually came up with the concept in a very weird way. I had a super strange dream about a zoo that I was at, and there was this really huge Oscar fish in the dream. And I don't normally do pet portraits or animal painting, so when I woke up from the dream, I was just thinking I needed to figure out a way to incorporate that dream into my style. Now, the dream had an Oscar fish, and it was floating in this really small tank, and it was a really huge fish. And I also, in the dream, there was a cat. It looked exactly like my cat, and it was sitting on a block of ice in a meat freezer. So I'm probably going to come up with something to do with that part of the dream too later on. But as far as the Oscar fish goes, when I look at Oscar fish, I used to have one when I was younger, and it was super crazy and creepy looking. It was very bland and gray looking. It used to jump out of the tank and freak out my sister. When I think of Oscar fish, for some reason, in the dream that I had, this Oscar fish had these really sharp teeth. It looked very prehistoric. And so it reminded me of the mask that the guy from Silence of the Lambs wore. And so I was like, well, I should do a painting that has this chick in a Silence of the Lambs type mask. And well, if I'm going to have her in the Silence of the Lamb mask, then she has to be in a straitjacket, right? So as I was coming up with this concept and how I was going to incorporate this dream about an Oscar fish into a woman, I was just thinking, like, maybe this chick just she went crazy or whatever, and the town that she was in didn't know what else to do with her but to tie her up and throw her into the ocean. And as I was coming up with the concept, I was just thinking about how sometimes stress can just really make you go mad, and you're wondering, what is wrong with me? Why can't I remember things? Why am I tired all the time? And my regular day job is a 911 dispatcher, so I deal with stress all the time, and sometimes you just feel trapped in what you're doing and the way your life is going, and you have no other way to go. And sometimes you just feel trapped. And so it was really symbolic, I guess, of how I was been feeling at the time of this painting. You kind of just feel trapped, and you really can't speak what you really want to say, and you just feel like you're drowning with all the stress that's going on with work and your everyday life, and between doing the things that you have to do in order to survive and doing the things that you want to do to have some sort of fulfillment in life, it can be really stressful. So not only is this painting based off of a really strange dream, but it's kind of very symbolic of how I was feeling at the time that I came up with this concept.
You've been holding on for the chance to feel anything at all.
I had a very, very difficult time with this painting. I had never painted a water scene before, so that was my first hurdle that I had to get over. I was really struggling with painting the ripples at the surface of the water. And you see right here, I'm going back over the straitjacket again, because at first I tried to do like a wash of the ocean color over her, and it just really made her blend in with the rest of the canvas, and she didn't stand out at all. It just looked very blah and plain. So I started going back over the straitjacket again just to make her pop. Here you see me painting in some Oscar fish. as kind of like as an ode to the inspiration behind this painting. And also I just felt like she needed something else in there in the water with her, because even after I went back over the straitjacket again and brightened it up and made her pop out of the water a little bit more, it still looked the canvas just looked very empty, like I needed to add something else in there. So I started painting in some Oscar fish to go along with her.
Rest assured the whispers will catch under those sails. Help us turn the ocean, remove your veil. And it seems like you've been holding on for the chance to feel anything at all.
Okay, here originally I really wanted her to have like some stark white hair, and I just could not get the coloring right, and then it went to gray and I had to change it up. I'm sorry if this is jumping around a lot. This would have been a super long video if I hadn't edited it more. But yeah, I wound up giving her some more blondish hair, and I changed the style a little bit just so it looked like it was floating in the water some. I just wanted to say thank you to all the artists in the Lacree painting group on Facebook, because I posted this on there before I was done with it, and they actually helped me a whole lot with, helping me to figure out how to make it look better. And there is the finished product. She'll be available in my Etsy shop. Go check it out and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Thanks for watching.